10 says, let h of x equal x cubed. Find the inverse function. So what I'm going to do is start with just the table of values. So x and h of x. And I'm going to go over to the calculator and type it in. So I'm going to type x cubed and do second graph to get some points. So let's say -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. -2 goes with -8, -1, -1, 0, 0, 1, 1, and 2, 8. So the inverse function, we can always simply switch our x and our y values. So that's a quick way to use a table of values to get the inverse. So we can say -8, -2, -1, -1, 0, 0, 1, 1, and 8, 2. What we could also do is just solve this problem. So let's solve h of x equals x cubed. And the first step to solving is to switch x and y. All right, so if we switch them, this is like y equals x cubed. H of x, g of x, f of x, they're all like y equals. So then we switch them, so we'd say x equals y cubed. The x and y just trade places. And then we need to solve for y. So first step is to switch x and y. And the second step, or excuse me, let me draw that arrow down there. And then we have to solve for y. So just to solve for y, we could take the cube root of both sides. So the cube root of x would equal the cube root of y cubed, and then those would cancel each other out. So you end up with the cube root of x is equal to y, and you have y by itself, but now it's really better to take out that y and write it properly, because you have now found the inverse of h of x. You didn't really find y, we just used those steps to make it easy to write as we're solving. So in the final step, switch it back to what you want to label it as, which is in this case h, and then it's the inverse, so you need that little -1 to indicate that, and then so it's h to the -1 of x. And that would be it for example.